DarthCias's coming at you live from DayZ. We're just gonna start off our survival today. Don't have any real recommendations that we're going through, this being our first broadcast. Hoping that we have a good time, so go ahead and shoot us a like and subscribe if you're looking forward to seeing some more videos. Like I said, this being our first broadcast, we've just done a fresh spawn into the Lakeside server. Just got whitelisted a couple weeks ago. Was part of a faction for a little while, and now we're just kind of lone wolfing it for a minute so that we can just kind of do a bit of a let's play, I guess. So hope you enjoy, and let's do a little bit of survival here. Cool, we got something to defend ourselves with. Sad to see players leave a bunch of good gear behind. Oh no, this is a player. Somebody either got ganked or killed themselves. So up until we started this new game here, but we were rocking the same character model and character we had, or I had had since starting on this server. Had a really good long run, and I'm hoping to do a little bit more organizational stuff. You know, I hoping to just try to stay a little bit more organized in my inventory space. Running through the backpack on and just, you know, picking up everything that you find kind of gets a little old. So we're gonna attempt to just find what we need, try and build a base, maybe link up with some of my factions here in game, but we will see what we have available to us. Cooking pot, that'll be useful, and that gas canister. So, just for those of you who don't know, if you can find a gas stove as well as the gas canister that you need for it in the pot, you can cook with it. I've seen... Ooh! I wonder if that's shooting at me or not. I'll head down to the water's edge. It's a little bit safer there. Cool hint, if you're a fresh spawn in DayZ, I don't recommend going towards the shooting as much as you would love to be a part of the action, I'm sure. If you're in a PvP server, they will not go easy on you. Also, good tip for surviving, if you didn't know it already, a lot of the times these overturned boats along the shoreline or next to streams and rivers will have food beside them or in them, or something that would help you get it, like fishing rods and things like that. Though I've never successfully used a fishing rod, I've stood on the water's edge, cast a line out, I've never caught anything. Being on a PS4, I don't know if fish are even available in game, but there are a lot of animals and different wildlife that you can take down, though it's really difficult. Even with some high-powered rifles, if you have a good friend to hook up with in-game, shooting together at the same animal is really recommended, just because they can be downed quickly and they don't have the opportunity to run away. happens a lot, especially if you go hunting solo. If you're not hunting something that's like a domesticated animal, the wild animals like the deer and other game like that have a ton of HP, and they're super OP. And even with high-powered, the Mosins or the 308s, they will run off even if you get a good shot on them. So it's good if you have a nice team to work with. So since we're on, let's take a look at this. So if you don't have anything in a dry bag, it will get soaked if you get wet. So that includes rain or swimming. And these rags are only really effective if they're clean. And so if you have a problem where you get caught out in the rain and your rags get ruined, having this alcoholic tincture on is amazing to just have. So like it says in the description, it can be used to disinfect scratches, wounds, and other things. You can actually use them to sterilize the bandages again, and they'll go from like a wet, nasty gray color to being the white that they are now. Though they're not dirty now, you can see they are perfectly fine to be used as bandages. There's no risk of illness or infection. That is another thing for those of you who are new to the game. Getting too cold or being wet for long periods of time, those kinds of things can really instigate an illness. And something I was told recently, I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but also sticking around the dead. Like if you find a zombie and you kill it and you hang out around its corpse, there's a chance that you will also get sick from that. However, I haven't confirmed it, and I haven't looked it up online or anything, but if it's something you're interested in knowing, I highly recommend looking that up and not actually falling prey to it. But we will find out what we can. Big old 308 blaze rifle, look at that. No ammunition though. Let's see if we luck out and find a box in the house. Doesn't quite look like it. .308's an interesting rifle. It is a over and under rifle, 2 shots. I've had a couple of friends make the mistake of, while having the weapon loaded, you see the 2 zeros in the down left corner with the name of the rifle. He was firing the weapon and then went to reload the weapon. Like he fired it once, and then he went to try and jack another shell into the weapon, but he accidentally wound up just ejecting this extra shell instead of firing it. So for those of you who don't have the common sense for operating a double-barreled weapon, you just gotta pull the trigger twice. Alternately, if you find like the double-barrel shotgun, it has a function where you can switch between firing each barrel individually or firing them both together for one really powerful shot. You can also look, Alpha Dog 5237. He is actually a good friend of mine. He's leader of the Wolf Pack here on the Lakeside server for DayZ PS4. Let's see what he's got. Get somewhere safe, and then we'll link up with Alpha Dog. What's up, Alpha? We're in the middle of my broadcast. What you got going on?
Fucking same, to be honest. What's up?
Not much. Just did a fresh spawn. I offed myself earlier during the chaos of that chat and decided to broadcast a real survival experience.
Oh, nice. I'm continuously offing myself until I can get closer to my shit.
Not gonna lie, I think I actually ran into one of your corpses not too long ago.
Which town were you in?
I have no idea yet. I have yet to orientate myself.
Yeah.
But I found a fully loaded CR-75 and a blaze while running around. Oh shit!
I love how you can jump off a building that's high as fuck, only lose half my health and just pass out.
I just got killed.
How? Like, instant full health to dead, or Zeds?
I got attacked by a player.
If you're, oh, you don't know. No.
I was right on the coast.
There's a civil war going on in Cherno, so you probably ran through there.
Hold on 1 second. We'll go to game chat. Hello? Well.
Oh my god. Do you know who killed you?
Yeah.
Did he even try talking to you, or did he just run up and off you?
He did, but me being in the party chat, I couldn't get to him real quick. I stopped, and as soon as I stopped, he unloaded on me.
That's stupid. I still give people... Well, then again, he probably thought you were trying to grab a gun.
I mean, I had one in my hand.
Oh. At that point, if you see someone talking to you and they're coming up to you with the fucking weapon, and you don't want confrontation, look for the emote while you're still moving for surrender real quick, and then just throw your hands up and then stop.
I didn't even know he was there. He came up behind me.